Good evening, Chair Perkins, ladies and gentlemen of the Freeholder Board, Patterson. Well, first, I'd like, I've come to these meetings, I'm 50, but, and Frank Guzzo, I do admire him because when he comes to the microphone, his voice and his sentiments are always full of empathy and dedication, to the people of the county. And I don't see eye to eye of things, but I have to admit, he is dedicated and he is empathetic to the needs of the people. So, at that point, I do that and wish him well for the future. A couple of things that, the people of Roselle came well versed in the issues that they are facing. I mean, people have thrown out numbers and such. And one person, Sylvia Turnage, I mean, I'll say once in a while, somebody starts connecting dots. And Ms. Turnage obviously is doing that. I mean, the watchdog has been doing it for years with the county. They have a website where you can see exactly all the dots that are being connected. And most of them are, yes, affected by these same people that are now involved in the mind and body. Listen to Sylvia Turnage. I can only say, amen, I understand. I think you started off saying about threat, under threat. But, everybody is always under a threat. Whatever they do, every government action or something is always under a threat. And you're saying you're not going to respond because it's under a threat. Is there something tangible that you have that you can actually say, yes, I have a letter, it's threatening litigation? I mean, unless that's just something.
We have a letter threatening litigation.
Okay, so I can open it. Can I open it?
I'm not giving you legal advice.
Okay. I'll send it in and I'll take a look. Yeah, another thing is, the UCIA and this $59 million bond that's going to go through the UCIA and the bonding capacity, and I'm sure Director Taylor can certainly agree to this. I mean, a bonding capacity is there for a certain reason, that you really can't push above that number because the stress, the financial stress that's induced on the people to pay these taxes is a great stress, especially when you go up to the top of the bonding capacity. A gentleman said $48 million, I guess Roselle has a bonding cap, and right now they're at $40 million, and now you're going to go through the UCIA to circumvent this bonding cap. Yes, the UCIA is there maybe to help out in low interest rates for large projects. You've done, you agreed with that many times, and I've attended meetings where you talk about it. But to actually double the bonding cap, or I'm not saying you're doubling it, but in essence you're doubling it because you're still making Roselle pay for the service of that, and you're doubling the cap therefore, and that the sixth worst town stress-wise versus income in the state. I mean, these are numbers. These people have done their homework. They understand the stress they're under. I live in Garwood. We're kind of like high tax, and I'm just going to throw out. I mean, our borough tax was $65. Our board of ed was around $69, and the county was $133. Twice as much. And I scratch my head on that, and I really want to know why. All of a sudden, the borough of the beauty. I don't know. It's just the county seems to be out of control. This is the instance. I mean, these people are here, and they're crying. They're actually crying. I go through Roselle. I actually go out of the way many times to drive through Roselle because the houses are beautiful. I mean, they're architecturally beautiful and quaint. I don't know how many people, maybe during your campaign, you've gone to Roselle. But I'll tell you, I like driving through that town. And sadly, I mean, they're talking about houses being foreclosed, houses being abandoned. I have a Cold War banker friend. I mean, in essence, it's about 25% of the town is either underwater, foreclosed, or abandoned. Tell me that's not stressful on these people, and yet you're going to be voting on something that's now going to be pushing another $500, $600, $700 of tax impact on top of them. And you're saying, oh, well, a town is never default. Well, guess what? This would be the first time. And in the meantime, as you're leading up to whatever this inflection point is, these people are going to be in pain. They're going to be in pain.
Thank you.
Thank you.